Thomas the Tank Engine was feeling very happy. His blue coat shone in the sun, he was right on time, and all around his branch line, the countryside seemed prettier than ever before.
It's a pile of bulls.
Good morning, Percy, he whistled. My branch is the pride of the line, wouldn't you agree?
Hi.
But what, Percy? Out with it. Well, there is another engine with a famous branch line, too.
Is this for real?
His name's Stepney. He's far away, but Sir Topham Hatt says he may visit us. When? Oh, someday. Whee! Meanwhile, Stepney was puffing steadily along his line. It isn't very long, and that made him feel a little sad. Later, he saw Rusty, the little diesel that helped save Stepney from scrap. Everyone's been so kind. But my railway is so short, and I do miss a good long run. Manager agreed. It'll be a really long run to get there. Oh, thank you, sighed Stepney. They set off next morning. By now, all the other engines were talking about Stepney. He runs a famous branch line.
Only discrepancy is that I do not recall an LBSCA1 exterior at the smelting shed. Hold on. Okay, he has entered the buffers. Everyone remain calm. I am speaking to you, Timothy.
There were peanuts in that peanut butter, weren't there? I'm allergic to peanut butter!
Did you know that? Said Percy. Thomas was feeling a little jealous. Huh. It may be famous, but my branch is the first on the line. Everyone knows that, too. And he huffed away to fetch his coaches. Look!
The employees are very careful to... What are you doing, Peter?
Why have they all come? The signal dropped, and from far away an engine whistled. Here he comes, yelled Douglas.
All right, you hooligans, get out of the way, the terrier has arrived. So Desperado, stop casting spells.
You're not my dad.
James, stop eating the glue, and Dudley, stop offering stuff from the dark web.
Stepney puffed proudly through the junction.
Well, I'm complaining now.
I hope you'll meet Thomas, too, said Edward. You both have branch lines to be proud of. Then Stepney set off to help Duck shunt coaches in the yards. And they worked happily together all afternoon. At last, Thomas arrived. Can't talk. It's time for my last branch line train. He was hardly out of sight when the engines heard shouting at the station. The signalman answered the telephone. A special, is it? Thomas was impatient. Why are we waiting? My passengers are being delayed.
You know what? I'm about to say it. Okay, I don't care that you broke your elbow.
Soon they heard an unfamiliar puffing sound. There was Stepney with his headlamp swaying and whistle blowing. He gathered speed and disappeared.
Well, this sucks.
Shunted. And on my own branch, too. It's a disgrace. I'm sorry, said Stepney. I was a special. Why? An important passenger arrived just as you left. He ordered a special train, and Duck let me take it. We had a splendid run, but, finished Thomas.
I don't know.
You're such an expert. Thomas felt much better. He couldn't be cross anymore and began telling Stepney all about his branch line. Stepney, the Bluebell engine, was busy talking to the other engines. It was his first visit to their railway, and he was having a splendid time. You are very lucky engines, he said. Your line has got everything. It's long enough to give you a good run, and you have plenty of passengers. Then you have a quarry and a mine, so you need plenty of cars. Cars are fun. I miss them on our line.
No.
You're welcome to take some of mine, he said, but you'd better ask driver first.
And I suppose you'd prefer a little animated clown who would juggle over to the little file cabinet and then wink at you and point to the right drawer.
Well, yeah, sure. At least I don't have to have a photographic memory to get my Mac to work.
Thomas and Toby were speechless. Stepney took the cars to the...
In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy.
Ahead was a cricket field. The game had just begun. Stepney and his driver had to wait at a signal. Good, said his driver. We can watch the... The batsman hit the ball. It flew high into the sky toward Stepney's train. Clunk went the signal. Thump! Stop! Yelled the players. But Stepney didn't hear them. Come along, he puffed to the cars.
Professionals have standards.
Wake up, Caroline, they said to their old car. The chase is on. Stepney wasn't hurrying. Caroline soon came up behind. Tee! She wailed. The players shouted, but Stepney was still too far away. They completely misunderstood.
Thumbs up. Ready, guys? Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
I shouldn't be treated like this, she grumbled. This pace is too hot for my system. It'll fuse all my circuits.
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Get on the ground now! Targets are considered hostile. Repeat, targets are considered hostile.
Her driver pounded Caroline on up the steep hill. Down the other side, but Stepney was already there when Caroline clucked. Utopia. Caroline looks worn out. And everyone enjoyed watching the game.
Whoa, hold up. Zoom in. No way.
Even Caroline was pleased. She doesn't think trains silly now. They have their uses. They can save wear and tear on a poor car's wheels. Stepney's visit to Sir Topham Hatt's railway was coming to an end.
Hey, that really sucked!
Then he turned his attention to all the other engines. My railway is very busy, and I'm pleased with you, but you need help. A diesel is all that's available. Please do your best to avoid any disturbances. What does that mean? Whispered Duck. And he was. The diesel surveyed the shed. Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's not your fault, but Sir Topham Hatt should scrap you and get engines like me.
Get off the island!
Disgraceful. Disgusting. Despicable.
Hey, wait a minute.
Like if I try to use the arrow with the balloon, see what happens?
It's to teach him a lesson we'd be wanting. Now, how do we do it?
Then I've got just what you need. Behold the chest of confiscated treasures.
Their chance came sooner than expected. An inspector watched a fitter making final adjustments. The wind tugged at the inspector's hat. The diesel was ready. Look at me, Duck and Stepney.
Find yourself a scrapyard.
He rolled proudly toward his coaches. Then it happened.
Speeding, are we, pilot? Unacceptable.
Meanwhile, the inspector was looking for his hat. The diesel seethed with fury as Duck and Stepney pushed him back to the shed. My hat! Exclaimed the inspector. Bother your hat. The engines were soon ready. Gordon will take over from halfway, so get the train to
The driver won't choose you again.
Good luck. Don't worry, smiled Stepney. We'll get there, and be early, too.
Been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
Now for a sprint, puffed Stepney. I'm ready when you are, replied Duck.
What are those strange sounds?
Attention, Roadkill Randy is back again. All police units engage.
They felt the drag of the heavy coaches here. It was hard work.
Oh, disgusting!
At last, they were running smoothly along the line toward the big station.
I gotta go for it.
Say hello to my little friend! Get off the island! Then they approached an unknown area. We're in the scrap yards. Got you this time, Stepney. This engine's not for scrapping.
You're clearly defeated, and yet you persist. Behold my 600-ton steam-powered fish.
It's a good thing I'm visiting this yard tonight. Saving you from scrap is becoming a habit, Stepney. Please stop it. Yes, sir.
Together they steamed. They were fearless and fast. They hooted and tooted. They whistled and wheezed.
Well, this sucks.
Wilson!
Start working together. You all think you're clever? I'm still in charge here, now and forever. For the motherland!
Draw power sword!
Altitude decreasing. Manual sword control.
A steady pace and an even load. It's the way to ride this road.
Oh, please. What sort of plan might that be?
What are you two doing?
What was it? Wow, that's crazy.
But he's gotta do it! It's a solid!
Do us a solid and do you solid.
No way!
The longer we delay this, the more purple Randy will become. There is a loophole in which one could perform a ritual, but it must be one of us or risk an age of darkness.
Run for your lives, everyone! It's the appetizer!
That's what friends are for. They come through for each other when they need it most.
Wow, I guess I never thought of it that way before.
Hey, we're really gonna die if you don't do me that solid.
Fine, you win. I'll do it.
Our AC-130 is in the air.
Enemy AC-130 above!
Come back and see us soon, whistled the engines. And you are always welcome on my Bluebell Railway, too, replied Stepney.
Well, I'm complaining now.
Then he puffed away. What about Diesel?